Hi there, BookTube! My name is Christina and today I'm back with another video for you. As you may see, today I have no cup of tea in my hands, and this means just one thing, that I am going to need my hands in order to show you something else. And no, it's no book, it's this little jar. This little one is going to be my TBR/wishlist jar. I'm just going to explain you a little bit better. I've decorated this one last day, and if I'm going to be able, I will put some footage in here, or if the footage is completely horrible, I won't. So you will see how it turned out. This is the final result. I went for something very universe like stars, night and so on. And this is my jar that I'm going to put on my bookshelf and to use for this year. Inside of it I've put these little ones. There are 10 of them inside here, and they have Roman numbers because Roman numbers are so much easier to write on a round surface. And what am I going to do with this little one? I'm going to use it in order to pick which books I will buy next. As you already know, if you've watched my 2017 challenge video, you know that I pledged to read more books from my bookshelf, and right now I finished to read my 4th book, so I thought that I was a good girl and I deserved a treat, and for me it's books, of course. So I'm going to buy a couple or probably 3 books because I have quite a long list of books that I would like to read, and they are all books that I wrote down thanks to other booktuber suggestions, so I'm very curious to get to them. But since there are so many, it's very difficult to choose just 1 or 2, and this is when this little guy comes into the game. I'm going to pick a couple of numbers from this jar, and here I have a list of books. Right now it's a 40 books list of books that I would like to read that are written in English, or that I would like simply to read in English. As you may see, it's divided in 4 colors, and the reason why is just that it's true that I would like to pick at random a book, but it's even true that I really would like to take in consideration the moment of the year and my personal taste at that moment, so I gave myself a possibility of choosing. So I'm going to extract a number, and then for each number I have 4 different possibilities right now because I have 40 books, 10 books per color, and yeah, at the end I'm going to choose which book I'm going to buy. So let's start. My first book is going to be one of the number ones, and my number ones on the list are Uprooted by Naomi Novik, Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo, Etiquette and Espionage by Gail Carriger, I hope, and The Girl Who Circumnavigated Fairyland in a Ship of Her Own Making. I already know what I'm going to pick up, and it's Uprooted, because Uprooted was the very first book that I wrote down on this list, and so I'm wanting to read it since forever and I think that it will be the next book to join my bookshelf. So yeah, the first one is Uprooted by Naomi Novik. For number two I have Captive Prince by C.S. Pacat, I don't know, Soundless by Richelle Mead, The Final Empire, or Romanovs by Simon Sebag Montefiore. I'm sorry for the mispronunciation of the names, I'm really sorry. Oh my god. I think that I won't go with the Romanovs right now because it's a big book and it's quite expensive, and I think that I will wait for that one. Then we have Captive Prince, Soundless, or The Final Empire. I don't know. Probably I'm going with Soundless because if I'm not wrong, it's a standalone book, and if you've read one of these books, please let me know down below what are your thoughts about them and if it's a good pick or if I went completely wrong. And if you would like to try something different and just to add a little bit of a random factor to your TBR list or TBR pile, you really may try with a little jar. You may DIY it, you may paint it as you want, or you may use paper and not small balls, or however I may name them. So with a little bit of fantasy you may add a new kick to your TBR pile or to the way you choose your next books. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I think that we will see this little one in a couple of months or something like that with the next books that I'm going to pick. It's been, as always, a pleasure to talk to you, and I wish you a good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening, a good whenever you're watching this video, as always, and bye!